All right, so got first for the PFEU hunt, so definitely in there. I think they're about to draw the team. Had an interesting week, and that I had a few interesting discussions about strategy in the game. I've become convinced the loot pool isn't personal. Various things in the game convinced me of that. Plus, my friends was telling me it wasn't, and the smart guy. Actually kind of smarter than I am, which is good. It's good to have friends that are smarter than you are. Help you out a little bit. Well, for a while, the loot I was seeing looked very personal, but anyway, I'm not going to go into why I don't no longer think it is at all, but kind of causing a bit of a change of strategy. Basically planning to do next on weekends, but throughout the week, basically the rotation is going to be mostly next island to Rocktopia to Monterey. Two big things I want to accomplish with that. Well, three big things. One, I want to get tree cutting in because that's going to boost some nice looter skills, help my loot, especially as I'm cycling more and more ped. I think those skills become important. Like this weekend, for example, I probably cycled. I'm just guessing about 2,000 peds. Actually, it was a little bit lower of a cycle. I didn't have the best results. I mean, I was good. I was probably down 100 ped on the weekend, which is nothing. I was actually a little bit up earlier in the week, so probably down a little overall for the week. It was pretty tight. The whole thing of my weekly total was, I think I was about negative 50 peds. I mean, so I was cycling 4,000 peds, even up down like 50 peds. It's kind of negligible. I just didn't get any good hits, but also I'm noticing that I'm struggling a little bit more on Next Island with better players. It's a good thing and a bad thing, you see like somebody got a big 4,000 Drake. I don't think that was going to happen without all the big players cycling all that ped. But I think so your potential for a huge strike increases, but your average loot can sometimes struggle. So definitely noticing this been a little bit more of a struggle for me on X Island with a lot of big players here. Still feel pretty strong about things, but I want to get some tree cutting in. I think it's like before. It's like, I'm doing okay without it. I don't really feel, not that I don't feel like doing it, but it's like, I'll just keep hunting. If I don't really need it, then I won't do it. So, but now it's like, well, if I could have cycled, 3,000 pets this weekend, but when your loot's a little iffy, you're a little more gun shy to go out and just start blasting things. So that's one thing. The other thing too is that I've for a very long time wanted to get to level 40 mechanical engineer, and I had some interesting discussions about skill gain. Actually, interestingly, my sweat gatherer skill, my gain has been wildly increasing recently, which had some interesting discussions. Two different people, two different theories. I also have another theory. I don't know which is true, but there's an interesting thing is that skill gain is not static. I was down to 0.14 something, and then the past couple weeks it started reversing. It started to increase. Actually, if you look earlier in my session, if I scroll down, yeah, I was 0.51. So it's actually throughout my session it's been increasing. So I think there are a number of possible explanations. It's probably extremely difficult to know which one is correct, but skill gain, I think I can safely say with nearly 100% certainty that skill gain is actually not a pet reward at all. It's not a pet reward. People are like, well, yeah, part of loot is PED skill gains. No, it's definitely not a PED drop. It's not static. It increases. It looks like it goes down, and it does go down, but well, it's not because your input is going down because you're seeing less of the skill showing up because your skill gain should be lower. But actually, you can actually see my I guess I control a lot, but I've gained quite a lot more sweat gatherer skill over time recently. It's completely reversed. Now, is it a comp that is like, well, this guy has cycled, just throw out a number, $10,000 in the game, 100,000 pet. I have no idea what I've cycled. If that's that's just a random number. Is is that something that it's like, okay, if you cycled $10,000 in the game, then you're at this level of XP gain. That would be a very logical explanation. I was actually talking to Drainy, and he kind of suggested that as an explanation. He was one of the last people I talked to about it. Another explanation I was talking to a sweat gatherer. He noticed that when he got concentration skills, like he was doing a quest, he got a big concentration reward, and then his sweat gatherer went through the roof. So another theory could be, and I like this theory a lot actually. I'm not sure what I prefer. I mean, because it's kind of impossible for me to know, because it's like, yes, as I'm gaining skills, I'm also cycling more pet. So, I think you would have to have multiple accounts to really figure out what is the driving force, and doing different things. And obviously, that's not permitted. And I'm not at all interested in doing that sort of thing. But my concentration is significantly in my sweat gatherer skill, and as I hunt, I'm getting more and more concentration. Or not concentration. Oh, is that the right word? Which one is it? Courage. Yes, courage. Yes, he got a big courage boost. There are lots of quests that give courage. So he got a huge courage boost, and my courage is like 4,500-ish. And my sweat gatherer is maybe 2,500. So the spread between those, as the spread increases, skills are trying to find the same level as other skills. So I like that theory a lot. The theory of that it's some sort of comp based on total spend. It is also a very good theory. So I don't know. I don't know the driving force. There's another theory too, is that I have, which may be wrong, but it's like, again, you're noticing the same things. I'm noticing that skill gains can be reversed at certain stages in certain things, especially things you're not doing a whole lot. Another theory is it's based on attributes, and that's a theory I've definitely espoused in the past. I'm now less clear on that because I think there are other explanations, but definitely skill gain is not static. It's dynamic. Usually I try to use partials, but I guess I'll just use the full TT one this time. Oh, but going along with that, level 40 seemed really hard, based on mechanical engineering, because I need an average of about 4,500 in those skills, because there are a lot of the points are in the unlocks, which are hard to get. So I was like, well, yeah, even if I get mechanical up or engineering up to 4,500 in Monreal, the other skills are going to struggle to reach that point. It's just gonna take. But I realized that actually, if the skills are finding each other's level, or if it's based on ped cycle, the more ped I cycle, the faster the faster I'll gain skills. So I think I was just guessing, because my engineering is this. I'm gaining about 10 points per thing. I'm guessing this can slow down a bit, maybe 60 dailies. But you know, also, um, another thing that has motivated me to do Monria is that I did Monria just for a little bit. Well, I had very good results in Monria. When I say I'm down 50 head like for the week, it basically Monterey basically saved my ass this week. I was down 200 pets in rock, probably down 100 pets in Next Island. So most of it is actually coming strength from Monterey. Um, so I mean, well, I was also kind of seeing how my returns go in Monterey. If they continue to be good, well, there's two other reasons. I'm getting like really sidetracked today, but there are Oasis is this one. Let me just pull it from the list. I have to remember which one it is. There are two other things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get mutants to level 30 because we'll get a key skill unlock for mutant litter, and that'll be big for like mayhems. A lot of mayhems are mutants, and I think that one of the things I noticed is that my skill gain tends to be most profoundly high in mayhem. I'm hoping that the formats will be good for me in the future, because I just like to really just hopefully they have nice formats for casual play, because I would just really just love to just blast mobs for boxes with my justifier over time. That would be really ideal for me if some of those formats were friendly to people who just want to not like compete but want to play socially. Felt like the format when I started it was a little bit better, but then they started to limit the coins you got if you weren't competing. So I hope that for future ones, and I hope that they start soon. I really, even when they limited that, I still enjoyed it a lot. I hope for future ones that they make it good for players who just want to, like I don't want to hurry. That's just not me. I like to chill. I like to play a lot, but I don't like to play at a fast pace. When I hunt, I have a good pace, but it's not like, oh, I'm gonna kill these 50 mobs in 10 minutes. It's like, I'll kill the 50 mobs in 20 minutes. I don't care. I'm not like a professional player. I'm here to relax and chill and have fun. Oh, are we not supposed to be here? Yeah, this is Oasis. This is Papu. Uh, yeah, what? Yeah, because I was looking. Oh, yeah, because Misty. No, it's not Misty. You want Misty? Oh yeah, we want Misty, right? Okay. Sharptooth Cliff. I don't even know if I have that one. It's amazing. No, I got it. Where is Sharptooth Cliff? Oh. Teleport I have, I don't even know where it is. Well, that's okay. Oh, but yeah, so if I got my mutant looter up, and mutant looter is pretty good. And Monterey has some good mutant mobs, and I've had success on them. So if I get that up, that'll be really cool for me for events. Just especially the more you play casually, me casually if you're hunting. With mayhems, I could cycle a lot more pets than I normally do. So having more looter, bigger chance of one of those big, big 3K hoffs, or even just I would take any hoff. I'll take any hoff. I'm not gonna be picky. But I mean, obviously, not that I don't know that your looter gives you. Well, it gives you better chances for sure of a big hoff because, if you stop cycling because your loot is struggling a little bit, you can't get a hoff. So if your average loot is a little bit better, the odds that you continue to the point where you get a hoff are higher because you get more sort of like tickets into the raffle. I don't know if this specifically relates to the big hoff, the looter, but definitely, you can only get the hoff if you keep putting tickets into the raffle. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, I think the looter. Well, the tree cutting will help my looter for both. The mutant killing, the monitor will help my looter. Plus, it's going to get me tokens, which help me get some of those guns, which I've been having more success on some of the bigger mobs on, next island, like bigger drakes, but I can't use my justifier. I have to use like a limited gun. But so it makes it a little bit more interesting for me to get a token gun. Just that I think that those bigger drakes are a little more competitive in the pool because they're a little more. I don't think the if you have the right skills, I don't think it matters the size of mob you're hunting. But if you're a little bit low on skills, if you're a little bit higher up in the food chain, per se, it helps a little bit. But but yeah, the crafting, because I think that some of these skills will start increasing. So it'll be about 60 dailies, and my engineering will be punched above the minimum 4,500. I mean, that's if all my skills are 4,500. Now, like mechanics is lower, but I'm hoping that if it is, that those skills will start to increase faster. So, for example, if it is kind of a lead and trail skill thing where skills are trying to find their match, then hopefully as I increase my engineering, this will start moving faster and getting to level 40, which will give me an unlock. At times I've had quite good success on EP, but it's mostly based on getting the recycles. I think the price I need to succeed is pretty much about the average yearly price of 103.5. I mean, I think I'm kind of slowly bleeding heads at that point, but if the head bleed is slow enough, you will get over time enough recycles to put you slightly ahead. I think it's a looter, so I think that makes a big difference. But this price, the 102.51, and actually recently it's just been bad. So I'm not really crafting volume-wise, but nice thing, the Monterey Daily, you only have to cycle 25 beds. And I actually got a pretty good one this week on Monterey too. I got like a 8 ped drop during one of them. I mean, that was unusual, but I'm also like, well, even if I lose, you only lose like a ped or two. And so I kind of want to get it up there. I've also kind of done EP long enough that I kind of realized that the market kind of ebbs and flows. Like I noticed this weekend, I don't know if we're at the point of a lot of those big crafters dropping out. I think a lot of the big crafters, they don't really care. They're having fun. They're having a lot of fun crafting, getting those big hoths. But at one point, there was just like a day where like I was seeing these little hoths of, um, 100 peds and stuff like that. So the big crafters can come out. Now, obviously, now they're back in force. But I think what happens is I think the market's heavily based on a lot of those big cycling crafters, and some of them over time they're just going to lose enough peds that, and maybe it wears off a little bit the interest of the big hoths. So as a little crafter, you kind of just have to. Well, enough crafter is actually trying to just make some skills and stay even or make a little bit of ped. Not that I have to make a ton of ped. Even a little bit here and there is nice. You just kind of have to think of the market. I think that's also like, to me, it's like, but I see that it happens like this. It happens where you get these prolonged several month periods of bad prices, and then you just stop crafting. What I think happens, I don't know if all the big crafters stop, but I think enough crafters stop that, because you think the difference between 103.5 and 102.5 when you're cycling huge amounts of ped is over time is quite high, so eventually a lot of crafters will drop out. Like me, I'm not really crafting. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do the Monterey daily, but that's kind of like getting my skills higher, it's only 25 peds a day. Oh, also exciting, I got another Monterey chapter, and that has really helped with my desire to do Monterey. I have 2 chapters, and I had the 2 mobs I didn't have chapters on. I felt good about the loot. I was getting good drops. The one mob's a little more like, oh, okay, it's a little more bland. The other mobs, the shub, the cultists are like, I could do with this or do without it, But I did okay. I was doing okay on them, so I can't complain. So I hope that the cultist one I get that first, just because if I don't feel like doing it every day, that would be nice. But the shrub, I really like the shrub. They have some really nice MU in their loot. So it's definitely sort of style of mob, actually. And I didn't realize it beforehand until I started hunting it just this last week. I'd never hunted it before. Especially because a lot of Monterey I'd done when I was lower level, so I would never have even gone after the shrub. But the shrub it's a quality mob. I don't remember what was in it exactly, but I got a few things like, oh, this is high MU, this is good. So that's another thing too, is just if I can get all 4 chapters, I mean that's pretty big. I'm hoping the horns, the horn headset, I know it can go with some armors, so I know it definitely doesn't go with like full head plates, but Ghoul, Ghoul is one of those partial ones. That's what I have. So I'm thinking like, chances that those can go with Ghoul actually are pretty high. That would be awesome. So I wouldn't even have to, change armor or anything. Hopefully. kind of wondering, like, oh, sure, no noises. We got my power run stick. No, good job. Don't worry about it. Got too many programs on. I should get rid of Discord. And we don't need Chrome open. A lot of new updates apparently. I just don't know what they are. Kind of just like I don't know. I've just been a little more distracted lately, so, which is actually good. Like I think it's good that I'm paying less attention to the game. You know, I mean, I enjoy playing, but like I also don't feel like I need to a lot of pressure to do the newest and best thing. I'm not a top line player. I'm a mid-level player. I've got some aspirations of getting up a little bit, but I don't need to. I don't need to run and do the newest and best thing. Just fundamentals. I think. Tree cutting and monitoring. I mean, monitoring's been around for a while. Um, it's been around for a really long time, but I mean, a lot of people, it takes a lot of time to do it. So hopefully I can pull it off, get all four of those. That'd be nice. The first one was a nice draw. What's with that? Actually, that's a pretty nice spawn for this PFEU hunt. Not too dense, so we don't have to worry about getting like mobbed by lots of mobs, you know. It's a little bit complicated, like where you stand or the other one, so that's a nice one. There's AV. Oh, there he is. Next one she is. Little AFK. Who's AV? Also, I don't know how much I will, but I was watching Drainy, and yeah, he convinced me the little vixens on Rock are a pretty good mob because the MU. I did a few. It was really good, actually. And my robot looter is like a super long term goal. But if I do a little bit of that each week, just, 30 minutes or something, an hour, um, help me game a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm a little out of it today, to be honest. I feel good. I'm just a little off today. Oh, one behind us. That's good. I guess I'm locked in. Not bad. Oh boy. Well, it's good that it locked on because my OPMS and EM are not playing nice. Give us your art. Yeah, cool. Sure, it's definitely drop cards. I want those skins. I think another thing that's a little harder on Next Island is it's a good thing it's developing, but as it develops, some of the MU drops, because so much of these crystals are produced that it's harder to sell high quality crystals at good MU. Just because when you're like a small little island and just a few regulars and all these people come in and they want to do quests and stuff, it's like they don't want to spend forever finding the crystals that you already have. But the bigger it becomes, especially these more grindy quests, they're very desirable. That are very desirable. It has a big impact on. If I do path manager real quick, it'll not just won't lock my screen, won't be all locked up. All right, yeah, that trick kind of works somehow for me. No big ones, but we're holding strong. Mostly good hits. We had a real nice hunt at the beginning, but mostly good hits. Still holding strong. See if we can get that global. Oh, why am I so high? Is that converted? Maybe I got in a shot or two extra on the big mount. I don't know. The one that gives a big drop. Or has, no, if it had anything in here. I think it was empty. I don't know. Or maybe they haven't converted recently. They haven't converted their ammo. That can make kind of a difference on the number. Whatever. I think I brought ammo with me. Who knows? Yeah, that's a nice one again. Got lots of nice. I guess I haven't fully converted. Yeah, I'm thinking probably this difference is mostly probably that I got a little bit, maybe a shot or two extra in on the one that was big. I boosted my ammo a little bit. Oh, I didn't see that one. I see Rubio holding up. Nice. Doing okay. Maybe. Oh, there he is. Okay. Definitely a good hunt. I mean, it's fun. You know, got some good drops. So that's cool. I was under the event, so a lot of fun. Let's go to fly back. Oops. Oh boy. So yeah, we're all flash red targets. I've targeted us. I intended to put F, but I kind of held it a little bit. That's fun. Thanks for if you watch this, and feel free to subscribe. It doesn't do a whole lot, but I mean, it's nice to get more people subscribing over time a little bit. And eventually, maybe, you know, it's get more subscribers. I don't know. Let's see where it goes. All right. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Until next time.